Hey y'all, we back on Clash, and today I'm gonna be giving y'all my top 5 clutchest players in the league right now. So no retired players, no old heads, just current active players right now. We're just gonna cannon here, and that pretty much fully takes that out. We caught the miner, so we're gonna take no damage in terms of that. We did get some damage on the right though, so great start. We're playing Dirtiest Pipes from Dirty Little Boys. That doesn't feel right to say. We'll barrel here because the knight will be tanking for it. And I don't know if he has log or what. We can get an E-Spirit down, take out those bats though. So we pretty much even damage on both sides. We did even damage on both sides, pretty much exactly. But we're going to start off at number 5 with Kevin Durant. I mean, y'all know who Kevin Durant is, bro. Don't have to work too hard to justify this. I mean, 2017, 2018, he hit that big dagger in the same spot, and the Dark Goblin should take out Skybro, please. Nice. So we're just gonna take some slight minor damage. Actually, we're gonna take no damage at all. Wow. Honestly, thought we'd take a little bit of damage there. We don't have a lot of elixir, but Knight get some hits. 1, 2, 3. All right, 2 hits is fine. We're actually playing great right now. This guy's in a little bit of a blender right now. How fast is your reaction time, bro? Not fast enough, bro. Please. Yes. 1. All right, we get 1 hit. We're going to Goblin Barrel since he did use his zap, and he doesn't really have anything. He made Mega Knight. I mean, I don't know what he's going to do. It's just going to take a fuck ton of damage, actually. He wishes in the back. Alright, so we're chilling. But KD, and in 2021, after the finals and stuff, when he's with the Nets, he did have that great game in that Bucks series where his foot ended up being on the line for the game winner. But it was still a great shot, you know, and if his foot was sort of an inch smaller, then he would have had sort of a legendary game winner. Sadly, his foot wasn't, though, so it didn't count, and he did end up disappearing in that OT, which is why he gets docked and he's at number 5, not any higher. But he is still clutch, and it's going to be towered down on the right. Please give. All right, 300 HP. We're just going to go like this, put the real barrel on the left, and he's probably going to, I don't know what he's going to do. His tower's gone. I'm not going to lie. He made Mega Knight. His tower's gone. Alright, so great start. This guy isn't a blender, but he doesn't know what to do. He has a mid-ladder Mega Knight Inferno deck. Look at that E-Spirit chain, bro. Holy shit. We'll just cannon here. You know, the only threat here really is that Skelly Barrel doing some damage, but I'm not too worried about it. We do have Evo Dart. As long as we do keep our Dark Goblins alive, and that Knight did go to take out the miner. Oh my god. And honestly, bro, the only way we lose is if that Inferno gets a lock in my tower, bro. That is the only way I see us losing. And these witches are fucking piling up. I got a log. Oh my god, why haven't I logged, bro? Please fucking... Alright, the log just disintegrated his whole push, and it's going to be a good game 1. Unless the miner takes my tower in 3 seconds. Nope, great game 1. Almost perfect defense. And I will see y'all in the next game. Alright, y'all. We in game number 2. I really only got to talk about KD in that first game, but now we're going to move on to number 4. With Nikola Jokic. Now, Jokic isn't as flashy as anyone else on this list, which y'all know that, but he sort of just calmly gets to his spots, gets to the 3, catch and shoot 3, knocks down his shots, and you know what he's going to do, but you still can't stop it. We're playing E-Golem, which is always not fun to play at all, but we can still win. It's just going to be really annoying. Okay, so we'll go like this. Get the knight over here to distract the Valkyrie. Please kill that bat. The only good thing is the E-Golem does give me elixir to cycle faster, but it's going to be a decent defense. We're going to need a log here, actually. And then E-Spirit. Okay, I wanted the E-Spirit to distract the Valkyrie, but... Alright, so good. We didn't take a lot of damage, but in double and triple elixir, it's going to be really hard to defend. We just got to try to get a lot of damage in single elixir, and hopefully we'll be alright. But Jokic is just... Bro, I saw a stat that he averages in elimination games like 26... 15 rebounds and 4 assists, which is just absolutely nuts for any stats. But having that in elimination games, putting up LeBron-type numbers, triple doubles, it's just nuts, bro. It's sort of one of a kind. You know, we really don't see anyone else like this at the center. His offensive bag is insane. I mean, some of the shots he hits is nuts, especially against the Lakers. Shout out Lakers fans, bro. I mean, y'all know what the fuck he does, bro. I'm sorry, bro. If I was a Lakers fan, I'd honestly be depressed, bro. Just knowing anytime you play Jokic, he's just gonna absolutely go insane. And yes, the Dark Goblin helps out. If that Dark Goblin walked away to the other lane, we might have been cooked. The mini P.E.K.K.A does die, but it's all right. We're gonna just clean that up with the Dark Goblin and get a little bit. Okay, we're gonna take a little damage. Holy fuck! How's that so much damage? We'll just go like this. Just take. I want to take out some of those fucking dagger duchesses so the Goblin Barrel can actually do some damage. I hate playing dagger duchess when I'm playing Logbait, but it's all right. You know, Jokic did finish second in Clutch Player of the Year voting last year, right behind Jalen Brunson. So, got to give him credit for that as well. We'll just pre-cannon here, Goblin Barrel on this side. I don't want to Evo Dart. I want to save that for defense. He's probably gonna arrow it, yeah. But we still did kind of get a lot of damage on it before it got arrowed, so we are in a decent spot. We can just Knight, take care of the Evo Valk. God damn, that Firecracker is really annoying. Almost said Evo Firecracker, but it's not even Evo, and it's still annoying. Alright, we do take care of the fucking healer, which is so... This is fucking crazy. This is so fucking annoying to play against. I fucking hate E-Golem, bro. E-Golem is so genuinely disgusting. Like, I don't think anyone respects E-Golem players, like... And you can't even, like, flex any skill in the game when you're E-Golem. I don't care what people play, bro. We're gonna Evo Dart, get some damage on the tower. 2, 3 hits. That's like, oh my god, 4 hits. I don't know how that got that 4th hit, but I am not complaining. Looks like this. He's late arrow nothing. That really just fucking shows how bad E-Golem players are. What was that arrow, bro? I'm not gonna. You gotta rethink your fucking Clash Royale career after that, bro. Looks like this. We're back to another dart, so he's cooked. That's game over. GG's, bro. Great game 2. See y'all in the next game. Yo. Game 3. Game 2 was a quick one, so I didn't get to talk about much. But moving on to that 3rd spot is going to be Jalen Brunson. Clutch Player of the Year last year. He had a bunch of clutch moments in that series against the Knicks as well. In that series against the Pistons. Jalen Brunson on the Knicks. As well as second round. I saw a stat that basically said in the first and second round, Jalen Brunson had the most clutch points out of anyone by 20 points, bro. That means the person in second was 20 points behind him, bro. You realize how insane that is, bro? 20 points behind him. Alright, this is actually kind of scary. He's playing a lot of cards right now. We're going to take some damage here. Please don't. Just, as long as it's not too much damage. Alright, we took one Wizard hit and one Little Prince shot. But it's alright. Now we know his deck, so it won't be caught off guard again. He had that game winner over Asar Thompson, which Asar's a great defender, bro. And he cooked him, sent him flying, broke his ankles a little bit, which is just, I mean, that's a feat in itself, bro. But he did it in clutch moments. He changed the trajectory of that series, which, you know, you never know, bro. Pistons could have came back and won that series if Jalen Brunson didn't hit the clutch shots he did. We just got a lot of damage on that fucking left side. And that Tombstone's not going to do anything, so we'll just cycle Skellies in the back. Ice Spirit over here. Log. And then we're back to another Goblin Barrel, so please, Ice Spirit tank? Yes. Okay, perfect. And it's going to be more damage. Holy shit, this guy is fucking getting cooked off the bat. As long as we just play good defense, bro, we'll be chilling. What the fuck? It's on my chest, bro. And we can't really, we can't ignore that Low Prince, which I didn't even know he was going to pop the ability, but now we definitely can't ignore it with the Low Prince ability. And we're going to have to ignore that Wizard because that Low Prince is scary. Because, bro, if you leave the Low Prince alone, bro, your tower's gone. It's like an Expo when it fucking gets fully powered up. But Jalen Brunson's going to be chilling at the number 3 spot. Now, number 2, I'm sorry, Knicks fans, but it's going to be your owner, Tyrese Haliburton. Well, he's the owner of everyone in the East, so yeah, really, you shouldn't even be upset as a Knicks fan, bro. He owns everyone, bro. There's only so much you can do. It's going to be a great Evo Barrel. All right, I wanted the Ice Spirit to tank for the other side, but it didn't, so we're not going to get that much damage. Could have been better, but it's all right. We'll just go like this. Skelly's back here. Cannon. And then we're back to a Goblin Barrel. So, but Hallie, first round against the Bucks, he had that game-winning layup over Giannis to send them home in 5. And the next round against Cleveland, he had that step-back game winner over Ty Jerome, I believe. I don't know. It's been a little bit since those playoffs, so I don't exactly remember who was on, but I remember step-back game winner. I think it was over Ty Jerome, pretty sure. I love Ty Jerome as a Warriors fan, but I'm not going to lie, bro. Tyrese did cook you, my boy. Alright, that was actually a good Valk, I'm not gonna lie. Kinda probably shouldn't have played in the front. He's probably gonna Low Prince ability, so I'm gonna Dark Goblin right here. And then go like this. He does get a fireball down, but that is pretty much done for. That was a bad night. I don't know why I did that. Am I drunk? That was a really bad night. He has 2 Tombstones down. As long as we can defend this Mega Knight, we're gonna win the game. We're just gonna pressure while defending and get that Goblin Barrel down. Okay. Get the Knight down to tank for the fucking Dark Goblin. Alright, can this fucking Tombstone die, bro? That's the most annoying shit right now. We're probably not... Wait, Dark Goblin, please. Please, Dark Goblin! Yes, I got 1 hit. That's all I wanted, bro. All I wanted is 1 hit, and I'm happy, bro. I'm not too stingy, bro. And then after that Cleveland series against the Knicks, he had the infamous choke shot, showing homage to Reggie Miller. And I know it wasn't a game winner, but he still did send the game to OT, and they ended up winning. So it was a very clutch shot, nonetheless. And then finally, Game 1 of the NBA Finals against OKC, he hit that game winner to end the series. So he's now 2 logs away. So we're pretty much chilling. Just gotta log him out of the game here. Just go like this. Really just gotta cycle here. We're gonna cannon, and it's gonna be game over, bro. Wait, don't choke. Weird. Don't choke, man. Don't choke. How do I almost choke every game, bro? This shit is not even like fucking. This is crazy. That shit shouldn't even been within 1,000 damage, bro. This shit ended up being within 100, bro. Nah. If I would have lost out, I would have been pissed, bro. I'm not gonna lie. There probably wouldn't be a video posted. I'm not gonna lie. I would have just quit. Wait, we hit 11K, so we're in the next arena. Perfect, bro. Perfect way to end the video, since this will probably be the last game. By Hallie, that game, that whole run of game winners, bro. You have to have him in your top 2 right now for the clutch players. You know, even though he did get injured, I mean, I can't really count the injury against him, bro. That was just a freak shit, and I don't know. Hopefully, when he comes back, he's the same. But moving on to number 1, the one and only Stephen Curry is gonna be at number 1. Okay, this is have to focus on defense here for a second, and we can talk about Steph. Ugh. Alright, good defense. Now he knows Dak, Hog Rider, E-Barbs, Furnace, and some other mid-ladder bullshit. But Steph is the most experienced on this list, and if someone were to kidnap my whole family, and say, hey, bro, you got to get one person right now to take a clutch shot and hit it, on my mother's soul, I'm picking Steph, bro. And you cannot convince me otherwise that there's someone better, bro. We'll just E-Spirit take out those bats. Never mind. I guess E-Spirit just didn't want to. Alright, whatever. Bats are dead anyway, so I don't really care. We'll just go like this, and then so the Knight takes out all the Dagger Duchess, please. And that's gonna be a great Evo barrel. It's gonna be a lot of damage on the left. Look at the left. Look at the left. Look at the left. All right, he has to zap late. Now we have to defend though with like no elixir. But we do have Evo Dart, so it should be possible. We'll just E-Spirit here, bring that back, and that should be full defense. We're gonna scale these just in case, so to keep the Evo Dart alive a little bit longer. But Steph won Clutch Player of the Year in 2024, if y'all remember. And I know Steph, his whole career hasn't been sort of the clutch god he is today, but I feel like in the 2020s and as he's gotten older, bro, he's just gotten clutcher and clutcher, bro. Like, if you were to, like, dude, Steph is one of those players where he's just gotten better and better as he's gotten older, unlike sort of the normal trajectory of players where they get worse as they get older. He's gotten better, bro. And the more experience he has, the more seasoned he has, he's gotten way better. Let's go like this. Oh my god. This is actually low-key scary right now. We'll log that. Alright, this is not that scary. So we may take some damage, I guess. Not really. Uh-oh. Now we're gonna take some damage. I mean, not really, but whatever. I don't know. It seems like every time this guy has like a good push, it just sort of gets killed by like 2 elixir cards, because this guy's deck's kind of ass. It's like a mid-ladder fucking machine. We'll just go like this. Tank for the Inferno, then we'll E-Spirit late. Log that. And we're going to hit the E-Barbs. Just go like this. And then we'll Knight here to tank for the Evo Barrel. Get the real one on the left. Tank for that right there. And we're going to have the Evo Dart on the right. That's going to be a scary push, my friend. Never mind. The Fire Spirit just killed it all. But Knight, get a hit 1, 2. That's going to be game over. GG's. And great video today, bro. We played fucking phenomenal. I'm loving this Logbait deck. I'm not going to lie. You know, I'm not using it in ranked right now, but I've used it in ranked and it still performs great. But we did hit the next arena, which I honestly didn't even know we were going to do that this video, but I'm hyped, bro. Hello? Where are my rewards? Alright. Why am I collecting these, bro? I'm not going to fuck about these. But we all know what Steph's done, bro. Game 4 against the Celtics in the finals. He had that 43-point game. Game 7 against the Kings the very next year. He had that 50-point game. He had that crazy game winner against OKC back in the day. That bang, bang, Mike Breen. That was low-key corny. I don't know why I did that lame-ass shit. But whatever. That's my list. If y'all don't like the list, I'm sorry. But if y'all did, leave me a like. I mean, either way, bro. If you were entertained by this video, if you made it this, come on. If you made it this far, bro, you gotta like it. Like, come on. You tell me you didn't like the video and you watched it for what? What were we at, like 15 minutes? Come on, bro. You did not watch the video for 15 minutes and fucking not like it. Please drop me a like, comment, or sub. Anything would help out. But that's gonna be it for me today. I'm out. Peace.